Hello there, you're watching the English news program on Lào Cai radio and television station. In today's program, we'll check up the following headlines. Lào Cai links tourism development with cultural promotions. 6 investment attraction projects in industrial zones and clusters. Economic development models in Bakha. Following other detailed contents, please join us in watching the program. On July 30th, Deputy Minister of Culture, Sport and Tourism in Ho An Phong had a working session with the Lào Cai Department of Tourism.
At the working session, Mr. Ho An Phong shared valuable experiences in tourism development in various domestic and international localities he has visited. According to him, to develop tourism, it is essential to have good ideas and effective investment attraction strategies to implement those ideas, along with tourism promotion. For Lào Cai province, tourism development should leverage its rich historical sites, unique cultural heritage of ethnic minorities, and stunning natural landscapes. This will enable the creation of truly distinct and unique tourism products to attract visitors. The Provincial Department of Tourism reported that in the first 7 months of this year, Lào Cai welcomed over 4.8 million visitors, nearly 57% of the annual target, and a significant increase of over 11% compared to the same period last year. Total tourism revenue reached 15,851 billion VNDs, up 14% year-on-year. In the coming time, the tourism sector will intensify its communication and promotion activities, develop plans to organize fam trips and workshops on tourism product development connecting heritage, and prepare conditions for new tourism products.
In 2024, Lào Cai province approved the investment attraction to 6 industrial zones and clusters in the locality.
Specifically, it has attracted 1 investment project for infrastructure development in the industrial zone of Vo Lao Commune, Van Bon District. It has also attracted investment in 5 industrial clusters, including Pho Rang 1 in Bao Yen District, Pho Lu Town, Son Ha Commune, Bao Thang District, Ban Phung, Sapa Town, and Thong Nhat 1 industrial cluster. Currently, there are 188 projects being implemented in industrial zones, clusters, and the border economic zone in the province, with a total investment of 33,400 billion VND. These projects have made significant contributions to the local budget and created jobs for many local workers.
In the first 6 months of this year, the value of major commodity crops and livestock in the province is estimated to reach over 2,600 billion VND. It is expected that the production value of this sector will exceed 1,000 billion VND this year.
Favorable weather conditions have boosted the value of the province's key commodity. With high yields and output across production areas, commodities like tea, medicinal plants, and pineapple have experienced substantial growth, surpassing the previous year's figures by 12%, 12.5%, and over 78%, respectively. The strong market demand and high prices for agricultural products have encouraged local authorities and farmers to expand cultivation areas and enhance the quality of their crops and livestock.
As of the end of July, processing facility in Mueang Khương district have processed 4,500 tons of dry tea buds. All products are exported and consumed domestically according to signed contracts.
Mueang Quang district farmers have achieved remarkable success in tea production, harvesting over 22,000 tons of fresh tea buds to meet both domestic and export demands. With stable prices and increased yields, farmers have earned a significant income of 160 billion VND this year, representing a nearly 40% increase compared to the previous year. 7 tea processing facilities are actively purchasing tea, while experts are providing guidance to farmers to maintain high-quality standards. The district is also preparing for the expansion of tea cultivation in 2024.
Currently, many ethnic minority people in the Sapa Highlands have built social media pages, sharing videos and images of their authentic tourism experience to attract visitors. With this approach, the local people's tourism income is gradually improving.
From someone who didn't know how to use a phone, Ko now is quite proficient in using social media to connect with tourists. Not only that, thanks to her willingness to learn and be creative, Bo also has a personal Instagram page introducing Sapa tours in a very scientific, easy-to-understand way, with many experiential videos about food, culture, and villages. From here, many international tourists have chosen Ko as their tour guide in Sapa.
In my opinion, everyone should have a channel to advertise their products. If you can do it yourself, and if you have many customers, you can call people to support you, helping people in your community have a better income.
Hỗ trợ cho người dân đến để làm việc cho mình và gọi thêm hướng dẫn viên đi cùng mình nữa thì cũng là hỗ trợ cho cộng đồng người dân để có thêm thu nhập.
Noticing that some of her friends were successful on TikTok, Chao Tameon created a TikTok account called Tabakogihe. She practiced making scripts, filming, and editing videos to introduce the life at her homestay, along with local cuisine and culture. The page has now attracted more than 20,000 followers.
Thì em thấy là nó cũng hiệu quả.
I think it is also effective to put my products online on websites to attract more viewers and people know about my homestay, and some guests have booked through the page.
Nhiều người biết đến homestay của mình nhiều hơn ạ. Và cũng có một số khách là người ta cũng đặt qua trang nhiều.
According to many tourists, before traveling, they usually have the habit of researching destination information online to plan their trip perfectly. To meet this demand, most of the nearly 400 tour guides in Lào Cai build their image and promote tourism on social media platforms.
We always want to have a local guide to have a deeper understanding of the culture and customs of the local people. Therefore, we have proactively searched for information about Sapa online, and when we found a suitable consultant,
To connect online tourism in the information technology era, tourism workers have many ways, depending on the target customer, and through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, online travel agencies, or tourism platforms like TripAdvisor. Information about destinations will be introduced in the most vivid way to attract customers.
Currently, Koglo commune in the mountainous Baca district is undergoing many changes. These changes are thanks to the efforts and determinations of the local ethnic minority communities, in which many women are boldly changing their mindsets toward economic development.
From a plot of land overgrown with weeds, it has now become a papaya tree garden with nearly 200 trees. After learning from the internet and the experience of other people, Hao Tive bought seedlings to plant. After nearly a year of care, trees have now flowered and are ready for harvest.
at first I wanted to try planting to see how effective it was. Now that it has just flowered, people have already asked to buy it. Each kilogram of flowers will be about 60,000 to 100,000 kilograms, depending on the type.
And this is the livestock farm of Lee Tivan's family, including a pond with over 6,000 fish and 18 local black pigs. Initially raising small scale, gradually learning, accumulating experience, and having more capital, Van invested in building a barn, a more systematic livestock scale. Besides, the family also grows more than 10 hectares of cinnamon, earning more than 300 million VND each year.
In the village, the sisters also support and learn from each other to develop the economy so that the life of the couple can develop and be happier.
With over 530 members, the Women's Union of Kok Lao Commune focuses on propaganda, organizing short-term vocational training courses on production and livestock techniques, encouraging members to build new economic models and help each other to sustainably reduce poverty. From 2022 to now, 5 poor member households have been helped to escape poverty.
We also guide and propagate people to access loans from the Social Policy Bank, propagate and mobilize members to actively participate in production development to increase income, develop the economy, and reduce poverty sustainably.
Changing from awareness to action, daring to think and dare to do, and helping each other develop the economy, women in Kok Lao Commune are actively contributing to the goal of poverty reduction and building a new rural area in the locality.
Ladies and gentlemen, the program has come to an end. Thank you for your attention and goodbye for now.